Have you ever thrifted?
Yeah, but I have a hard time with it. You know why?
Why?
Always think about somebody died in this suit.
Are you thrifting suits?
Yeah, I would always thrift suits, like funny suits.
Imagine a thrift
I did do
store
that once.
only from dead people.
Well, I think it's a lot of dead people that just give it away. But
And their family does.
their family.
I don't think they're writing it into their will.
Yeah. No, that's
And
true.
all of my clothes and cloth possessions should be dropped off at Savers 2 weeks upon my burial.
I will say this. I was thinking this since I've been doing this trivia thing. I'm kind of I've backed myself into a corner with these costumes, with the themes, because I like it and because you like it.
I like it.
But maybe one day we could thrift and you guys could help pay for like a fun suit
Okay, yeah.
of a dead man. It's
Sure,
probably
yeah.
a dead guy suit.
Yeah.
And
can
since we're at a cleaners, you guys could wash it
Yeah,
for me.
and we'll go purely based on the style of the suit and pay no attention to size.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that's fine. I fit into anything.
We should do estate sales where it's actually a dead man's clothes.
Yeah.
You know, I went to one of those once when I was a child. There was a like, you know, in every neighborhood has like a creepy house.
Yeah.
So there was a creepy house in my neighborhood. Old guy lived there. He died, and my mom took me and my friend Joey into the estate sale, and we started looking around. It was the creepiest thing ever because the guy was kind of scary, and then like his glasses were for sale, these big, thick, black rimmed glasses, and I was like, oh, he used to wear those. It was very freaky to me.
Yeah.
And then they completely took the house down.
Freaky deaky.
Leveled it.
They leveled it.
Wow.
Yeah, it was
He like
weird.
still
Man.
like haunts the grounds.
It was weird, but maybe. But I never like the smell of the house, like all the weird old items in it. Like I never got over it. It's always with me. That it's one of those core memories that stuck with me.
Yeah.
Estate sales.
That's one of Brennan's core memories. I have one where I went on a trip.
A core memory where you went on a trip?
Yeah. Like mine are like, I went on like a trip to the Bahamas.
Oh,
or,
yeah.
like,
I have those too, but I do have a core memory about that. But it was causing chaos at the resort. Have you ever caused chaos at the resort?
I never caused chaos at the resort.
This is what we did as kids.
I've never been to a resort.
Oh, all right. I feel bad talking about Jack. Never been to a resort.
We'll bring him to a resort.
We'll bring him to a resort. If you buy me a fun suit at a thrift shop, I'll take you to sandals one of these days. All right?
That's a pretty good trade.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a pretty good deal.
but you gotta
I have been to Wii Resort.
what?
I have been to Wii Resort.
We resort.
What's that?
It's possibly the greatest video game of all time. At least out of the-
Wii.
Wii, WII.
I got it. I was never a Wii guy. Oh my
Yeah.
god, it tastes like soap. Are you pranking
I
me?
didn't soap it.
I want you to taste this. It's like dish detergent. Taste it. Just taste it. This Dawn. Ajax.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Somebody must have soaped it, put it away without rinsing it enough, and then it
I
was kind
told
of
you to
caked
rinse it
on.
for crying out
I
loud.
did. Didn't you hear me do it? I did the
Yeah,
thing.
everyone loves the
Is this safe to
drink.
drink?
Pitcher rinser here.
Is this safe to drink?
Yeah.
No, don't drink that.
Yeah,
No.
just drink it.
Wait, curse a little bit, and then we'll wash your mouth out.
It tastes like flowers.
That's how like ciders taste to me sometimes. You ever get like
Yeah.
a soapy
Yeah,
like
for
beer
sure.
Yeah, I've had that.
or cider? It's like
But
it's from some place that looks really cool, but they have no idea what they're doing with beer. You know?
Yeah.
And they have
That's
the-
often the case.
You know, they have the most uncomfortable stools ever. And they're like, we're really good at making alcohol.
Yeah, Brendan's gonna start burping bubbles.
How hilarious.
Yeah, he's gonna start floating like Charlie and the Chocolate
By the way, so it's funny that this happened. When I was talking about the resorts, what we did as kids at a resort, I was with like another family, and we went, when you're at a hotel, you've been to a hotel.
I love hotels.
So when they have like the cart that the cleaning lady has, and she's got all the soaps and the shampoos, we gathered all the shampoos,
And conditioners or just
conditioners, soaps, whatever, anything that bubbles. And we went to the jacuzzi and we threw it all in there. Dude, they had to shut down the jacuzzi for 3 days. It bubbled out. And we would do that.
Oh my god.
We did that at like a few a few places. Like we went on a cruise and we got in a lot of trouble there. We would bubble things up, man. And once we went on
What was this, like you and your sister?
me, my sister, and these two girls that I grew up with that like lived across the street, and our parents were friends. Bro, we caused chaos. Chaos.
That's great. Where are you age range in this, by the way?
10,
10. And how old were they?
same age.
Same age?
Yeah.
That's a perfect.
Okay. That's good.
10, 11,
It's a
something like
perfect
that.
time to cause chaos.
It is.
Yeah, it was so bad. And then we rented a ski house. This is pretty bad because it could have been on us. We had like one of those nice wooden ski houses, you know, and they had a jacuzzi in there. We pulled the old bubble trick. Parents are downstairs having a good time. Bubbles start going down the steps. Like I'm talking, dude. When I talk about bubbles, I'm talking about like bubbles up to the ceiling. Like it was crazy.
No.
So fun.
Yeah.
Did you get in trouble the first time?
Well, so the first time I remember doing it, so I think we were in the Bahamas and they shut it down and our parents knew it was us. I think we got into trouble. The time we got into a lot of trouble, I think, was on a cruise. And I remember my dad yelling at us, and I was wearing a little tuxedo because back then you had to wear tuxedos to go to dinner at the cruise. So I'm wearing this little tuxedo. The girls are wearing dresses, and my dad is like, "You fucking ass!" just yelling at us. And some lady stopped my dad and was like, "Sir, you do not speak to these children this way." And I was like, "We deserve it. We deserve it."
Trust me, it's sick, lady.
We're bad.
It was pretty cool. We deserve it.
This is something that like a social media influencer would do now,
Yes.
like to get views. And I know the perfect way to do it.
How?
I told you that's how you do it.
Well, how?
Have Jack pour you a drink.
Yeah, no, but you take like a bag full of dish detergent. Is that what you used?
We took no, it was more
shampoos?
like those little shampoo bottles, like the travel shampoo bottles, and we all just went in there at the same time and just emptied it, like we were like in the jacuzzi, you know?
Yeah. What you got to do is you got to put it in a bag.
Yeah.
Put the bag in your pants, almost like whoopee cushion style,
Oh, and just sit.
and then just sit and then be like, "What's going on?"
I feel a rumbly in my tumbly, and then bubbles just start.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's fun, man! But I haven't done that in years.
I'm gonna do that.
Thank
soon.
God you haven't done that in years.
But by the way, you're right. Now kids would videotape it. It'd be a whole thing.
Yeah.
Back then, we were just doing it for our own fun.
Yeah.
For the love of the
But
game.
I'm saying
the
if
love
you
of
were
the game.
doing that at like 37, that would be weird.
It would be weird. It would be weird. But even if like 10-year-olds now would be like, "Oh, look what we did. We flooded the jacuzzi, right?" No, we were doing it, like you said, for the love of the game.
I could
man.
never do something like that.
You
As a
could.
kid. As
If
a
you were
kid,
roll-
as a kid, if I was rolling with you, I would have been like, okay, I think that's enough. Let's get out of here. I would
Yeah.
be like off to the side.
No, we were all like that,
Mhm.
but once those bubbles start overflowing and people start running,
Mhm.
it's like exciting.
People start running.
Yeah. For
Why?
help.
I
don't think
They're taking over.
Not the bubbles.
I don't think I could
We're gonna get too close.
I'm not explaining the amount of bubbles that came out of this thing. I mean, it was reaching a pool.
And how far is the pool? Right next to it.
Probably about 15 feet.
Wow. You
Yeah.
see a dishwasher overflow like that? Like you put the wrong soap in?
No, that sounds terrible.
Yeah. And
I
then,
don't have
and
a
then the floor
dishwasher.
gets all soapy and it's like
Slippery.
It's slippery for like a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's awful.
And it smells like my drink. I really want to drink now, but I can't. You really think it's bad? Honestly.
Yes, I do. It was like very like I almost gagged.
You want to try it? Can you try it for me?
I got to try it for the.
I wouldn't make you do it.
Just take a sip.
I took the tiniest.
That was a small sip.
Yeah, but I taste
Yeah.
What do you guys use? Dawn?
a
It tastes blue.
little Dawn. It's a dirty beer,
Yeah, it is.
a clean beer.
Yeah. A nice clean.
It's literally still in my throat. Like,
Yeah, it's on my tongue still.
mm,
It's gross. What's the worst trouble you guys have ever gotten in?
oh man, there's so many times. Nothing bad. I did have to do the old I will not throw spitballs in class, like write them down
Really?
100 times, which is insane. I was thinking about the other day. I was in Spanish class. This is 7th grade, and I got way into spitballs in 7th grade, and I just kept doing them, like right at the blackboard. And the teacher made me go home and write in my notebook, I will not throw spitballs in class, like 300 times or something. And I was like, this is a stupid punishment.
Did
Like,
that stop you?
no, I don't think so. Maybe it did. I don't remember doing it ever.
Probably in that class.
Maybe that class.
Yeah. Yeah, it resets every class.
Oh God, I don't know. I had it. I got in trouble once in school where my parents sent me to confession.
Really?
They made me talk to a priest.
Did it help?
Well, yeah, it was bad because I lied about it was so bad. I think about it now. It's kind of a sad story. It was like, you know, those days when the parents come in to watch you in the class. Did they do that with you guys? Like it was parent day where your parents would sit in the back of the class. This is like elementary school.
I think they just had that for you.
Maybe.
Yeah, they made it up just.
No, they used to have this stuff. But now, like, not everybody has a parent, so they got to be careful. Like, they used to have Grandparents' Day. Now it's like Special Persons Day and all this.
Right.
So we used to, your parents would come in, and it would just be a day where your parents would come in and they would watch you, and you would always do like a special project during this, and you would get up and like report on it. And my parents knew I wasn't doing projects, like, unless my mom was like basically doing it for me. So they showed up. They had no idea that this project was going on, right? And I just didn't do it. And they show up, and my mom and dad, or one of them, is sitting there, and the teacher's like, "All right, Brendan, go get you want to get up and do your project?" And I was like, all right, it's in my backpack." I didn't do anything, and I'm rummaging through my backpack, and my parents are there. My parents are like, "We know you didn't do the project." So I went home that day, and my mom was like, I forget what she yelled at me, and you know, she just.
It must have been embarrassing.
It was so embarrassing, and it's like worse now. Like, it didn't hit me back then, but then my parents were like, "You're going to confession to speak to a priest, and you're going to tell a priest what you did, how you lied to your teacher." So I had to go to, and if you ever been to confession, you sit in a box and tell a priest, I lied about doing my schoolwork, right? So stupid. And then the next day, they made me write a letter to my teacher saying that I lied, and I talked to a priest about it. And that wasn't even the worst. I got in trouble, but you know.
That might be nice though. That might have saved you from like getting in trouble with the teacher. That the parents were like, just know that like God's handling this.
I don't think she cared.
Don't give my son.
I don't think she cared. She was like, all right.
Yeah. She forgot
probably thought
about
it
it.
was weird.
She's probably getting like drunk every night anyway.
She was an older lady.
Yeah. I had an older teacher that somebody I saw her do it, but I didn't know exactly what they looked like. You know, like the kid, there was like always a kid that just knew everything before everybody else did.
Yeah.
Right? Like this was the same kid that like I came in first thing in the morning and was like, "Jackie, do you want to hear a curse?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." And he goes, "Cunt." And I was like, "You made that up. It's not a real."
You didn't think it was a
I didn't
real
know
word?
it. I didn't know it yet. In third grade, I didn't know that.
Third grade?
Yeah, I didn't know it yet. I thought he made it up. I was like, that doesn't even sound like a curse. Now it definitely sounds like a curse to me.
Yeah.
Because now that I learned what
It
all
sounds
the other
like one of
curses
the
sound.
dirtier curses.
It does. It is. But he was like just one of those kids that like just was not, I think, from a great home. And I know his mom gave him like weed at like 12.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you know.
It's not
She's like, "Happy
Shit like that.
birthday."
Happy
Yeah.
birthday.
Um,
You're almost a teenager.
yeah. And then he what were we talking about? Cursing
Mhm.
before that, getting in trouble.
Getting in trouble.
He
Said the
what
C
did-
word.
the C word, all of that was examples to get him established as a character. And I'm losing my train of thought now. Getting in trouble, new things before everybody else. Oh,
He says
fuck.
one bad word, and he's
Yeah.
just like, "Whoa!"
Yeah,
Yeah, you threw yourself off with
It's
that
like he
one.
took a
I
hit
did.
of a vape.
I did. Teachers drinking. I was gonna No, I made a joke about your teacher drinking.
Oh yeah.
And then, but this one kid was like, I saw her with what are those little bottles called?
Nips.
Nips. It was like she was drinking nips, and I saw it, and I thought it was like
Wait, she was really doing this?
And in my mind, I like from what I remember seeing, I didn't like know exactly what like nips were, but since seeing them, I was like, I think that might have been what it was. And like as she was like going into the school, drinking nips.
Oh.
And then I remember, so that was 3rd grade. And then I came back for whatever reason. I was visiting somebody else at the school, and I came back and I ran into her. And it was like maybe one of her last years. And she was a nightmare for me. I hated her. Like more than any other teacher, I hated her. And she like ruined like that year for me. And then I was like, hey, do you remember me? And she was like, no. She had no clue who I was. And she's like, who else was in your
drunk
class?
the whole time.
Yeah.
Exactly. And then I named like 5 other people in the class, and she was like, okay, no. And I was like, damn.
Were you in the class with Johnny Walker?
Yeah.
Oh God. So she probably was really.
She must have been, yeah.
Dude, that's wild.
Yeah.
Can you
She had
imagine being
temper.
a teacher getting sloshed before?
Probably more fun.
I guess it's more fun. Well, that's probably what happens. They do it one time. They're like, I'm going to do it. I'm just going to have a nip before school. I don't know. That just seems weird.
It is. It's very weird.
Yeah.
With other people's kids. I don't know.
Yeah. And she, I remember this one day.
You sure it wasn't mouthwash? Because I accused a guy of doing this one time too.
Oh,
in business.
That's interesting. A little bottle of
Sorry,
mouthwash. She would have had to have swallowed the mouthwash.
She didn't spit.
And it wasn't blue or green.
Yeah.
Do they make clear mouthwash?
Do they make brown mouthwash?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
But she
Yeah, you would spit it.
I remember one night she would always one day none of us did the homework, and she went, pitiful. You're all pitiful. And that was I still say that. It's so
Pitiful.
funny. Yeah.
You were
wild.
pitiful that day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we all were.
Everybody in that classroom was pitiful, including the teacher.
Yeah.
Including the drunkard of a teacher you had there. That's pitiful.
You guys ever
You gotta have nips before teaching Jack. Pitiful.
Exactly.
I have to drinks before doing a podcast with him, but I'm not teaching him nothing.
You guys ever cry in class?
No, that's my worst nightmare.
Yeah, I did it once.
I don't think so.
And that was it. And then I got one of these. I was so scared. It was in her class. She made me cry. And this was the only time I got one of these. Tell me if this sounds familiar. And somebody would be crying. Like, let's say you were crying, Brendan. And then somebody would be like, Brendan's crying.
Oh.
Did you guys get that?
Oh.
Did you ever hear that?
I know that move.
Yeah.
I know that.
This-
move.
everybody, somebody would have to announce it to the class.
Yeah, I know that move. I know
Yeah.
that move.
I was like, then I just hated that girl for the rest of the.
What is her problem? What is her psychological issue?
I know-
that she has to call somebody out.
I know it.
I know this person.
I know it.
me
Katie
sick.
Von Campen. She was the only other person with 4 initials because Von and Campen were like 2 different names.
Yeah.
There was a space there.
Oh.
I have 2 middle names, so I was like, I have 4 initials, and she was like, I do too, and I was like, come on, that's fake. It's fake. You have 1 middle name, I have 2. It's not even a confirmation name. Like, I think I always thought that was so cool.
It is. You've mentioned it a few times.
2 given middle names. I mean, it's
Yeah, it's
pretty
very
rare.
exciting.
Pretty rare. Anyway, but I think that it became a thing to be the person to be the first one to see who was crying, and be like, they're crying, and had to announce. So for her, it was like, I noticed him first.
Yeah, it's like the person who posts on a video going first.
Yeah. She probably does
The
that.
comment, yeah.
Does she come from money? I feel like everybody with a last name with Von
Yeah,
comes from money.
That's a good point.
Von
That's a good
something.
point. She was, you know what? She was a. Oh wait, no, it's a skier. Lindsey Vonn is a skier,
Yeah.
right? I was gonna say she was a big volleyball girl, very tall,
okay.
very tall.
Oh, she was tall too.
Yeah.
I didn't get in trouble for this, but I remember the first time I bombed ever in class where I tried to be funny and it didn't go well.
Yeah.
Happened in kindergarten. By the way, I did cry for the first 75 days in kindergarten, crying for my mom. So yeah,
Sure, understandable. That's different.
kindergarten class, Sunquam Elementary School. We're sitting in a circle. The teacher leaves. It's like show and tell or something like that. I don't remember the reason. I'm sitting on a chair. Everybody else is around me like this. The teacher had to walk out of the class for a second, and I felt like all of the attention was now on me, and I had to do something to ease the tension. I had to be funny. What I did was I took a brown paper bag and I put it over my head. That's all I did. And all of the kids started freaking out because their parents probably told them, don't put a bag over your head, you're going to suffocate.
Oh.
So they're like, he's going to suffocate! Mrs. Farr, he's put a bag over. So the joke bombed. And I sat there with the bag over my head. And I was like, well, now I don't want to leave. I don't want to show my face.
It's nice in here.
Yeah. I kind of want to live in this bag. And I guess eventually I did it, and the teacher came back, and they all told on me.
Oh man! And it wasn't
And I was
even
like,
a
I'll
plastic
never
bag.
like school.
Yeah, and it wasn't even a plastic bag.
It wasn't a plastic
paper
bag. It was a
bag.
paper bag.
I think you were just like a 2 ahead of them.
Yeah, you
Mentally.
were like, I understand
Yeah.
the way that this works physically.
Yes, I thought it was a funny joke. I was like, oh, look, he's got I don't, listen, today it's not the move. I don't open up my shows that way today. But like,
I don't know. If you put a bag on your head like now, I would laugh.
it might work.
Yeah.
It might
Especially if
work.
it had a face on it.
Yeah. But
That would be like the highlight of my day.
Yeah.
yeah, that always sticks with me. That's another core memory. All my core memories aren't great.
Yeah.
I remember. You know how I laugh at all of my jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know.
I remember in 5th grade, I thought it would be hilarious. You know, I'm assuming when it was your birthday. Well, you have a son. No, you were in school for your birthday.
But it was I'm September 13th, so it's
Right.
like the first few days of
Right.
school, and so I hated when my mom brought cupcakes in because I was like, I don't even know this class yet.
Right.
And
Right.
my mom's baking for them. Not cool. Not cool.
Yeah. Loser alert.
Yeah.
Right. Aren't you September 2? When are you?
Yeah, September 5th.
September 5th. So that was like you probably had your birthday on the first day of school sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah.
Wow.
I just
Happy
wouldn't
birthday.
say anything. Thanks.
But you would have people sing to you in class, right?
I never liked it.
No, I never I never loved it, like whatever, but I thought it would be hilarious is if when they were singing to me, I picked up like a little like stick and would conduct that. I would conduct them.
I like this move. Listen, the bag over the head and the conducting
Yeah.
move is still good moves. It's solid.
Yeah.
They're solid
But
comedic moves.
Guys, I picked up a ruler to do this.
Oh no, did you poke somebody?
No, it wasn't nothing bad from the ruler. I was crying laughing. I was like, this is so fucking funny.
Oh god.
Sing to me while I conduct.
Oh
I
god.
was like, oh my God, this is so innovative.
It's good to know that, we didn't change.
No.
Did you think of that as a independent thought?
No, I don't think so. I think I knew that this was like a move, but I still was like, I'm going to be the one to bring this to the class.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think I realized it as like I made this up.
Did I ever tell you about I definitely didn't tell you guys this, but I was a huge fan of Back to the Future movies. And in whatever grade, first, second grade, it might have been second grade, I don't know. Back to the Future came out, and there's Michael J. Fox. I wanted to be Michael J. Fox. He was so cool. There's at the end he plays Johnny B. Good. Dun, 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 dun. I remember being, I think it must have been second grade. I'm in class and I started telling this kid next to me that I'm like, I'm writing a song, and it was fucking Johnny B. Good. Like, I'm in second grade and I'm like, down in Louisiana, down in New Orleans, there lived a young boy among the evergreens. That's how obsessed I was with this stupid Back to the Future and Johnny B. Good. And like, the kid had no, he's in second grade. He's looking at me like,
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was kind of stupid.
I will say the Beatles did the same exact thing.
Yeah, I know. In my mind, Michael J. Fox did it. Marty
Yes, I
McFly.
know. Yeah.
Hey, what are you gonna do?
So,
Hey, we were dummies as kids, all right? We weren't
yeah.
cool. It took a while to be this cool.
You ever get like a knock? This is totally off topic. Is that okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
You ever get a knockoff of something that's just so bad that you're like, why didn't I just pay the extra money?
Yeah.
I got this Diet Coke that's not really a Diet Coke. Like I was just thinking about it because I was drinking this and it was good. From Aldi.
Not good.
It's like Arctic Diet Coke.
Oh God.
And oh my God, it's so bad.
You bought it like recently?
Yeah. Because it was like it's 12-pack for $3.75. You're like,
Yeah.
how bad can it be?
It could be bad.
Yeah, you ever like see a pack of cigarettes from like the res?
Yeah.
You know,
Some of those look cool though.
You think so?
Yeah.
They just look so like off-brand.
Yeah, but I like some of
Where
them.
it's
I like the way I don't smoke cigarettes, but I like the way
Or like
some
an
of them-
Arctic Diet Coke would be like, yeah, I got this from the res.
Yeah,
You
no,
know.
it really felt like it came from the reservation.
I called my mom out last night for having Stop and Shop mustard.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I said I don't do Stop and Shop mustard. I said, where's French's? I like French's yellow mustard. And she goes, I got Stop and Shop yellow mustard.
I got a hot dog in the city yesterday.
Yeah.
Nathan's Cart, hot dog, sauerkraut, mustard. Guess the price.
I'm gonna say $8.75.
It was $8.
Yeah.
8 and change.
Crazy.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's that's
I know
where
the
we're
carts
at.
are expensive, but
That's where we're
I
at.
thought it was maybe going to be $5-6.
I think it costs like upwards of like $20,000 to just get a license to have the cart.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Wow.
not as
That doesn't surprise me.
it's not easy. I was looking into that too because I was like, I could be a hot dog man,
You could-
right?
Yeah.
Doesn't that sound like fun? Like I'm gonna throw toppings on there that you're not gonna know, like the
I
crazy.
think that's illegal.
Yeah.
Well, you'll know them, but like fun toppings. You know what I mean?
Well, like Skittles?
Yeah.
No Skittle. No.
Why'd you put peas on my hot dog?
It's called the Brennan Special.
No. Like fun stuff. Like I would make like a Big Mac hot dog, right? You know, I would make a
And you would call it that?
maybe something like that. I wouldn't. Maybe naming rights you couldn't do that.
Call it the big snack.
The Mac dog. Something. Yeah, the big snack.
There's a million Mac dogs.
Okay.
Gotta be
All right.
Mac
listen,
dog.
I'm thinking on the fly here.
Oh,
Give me more time.
Sorry.
I would come up.
You said you had already thought of this, so
I had, and then I looked up how much it is, and it's you can't just go out there selling hot dogs.
So you weren't even. So you were like, let me see if this is even feasible to do. Then I'll think of the hot dog ideas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't even like I have all these hot dog ideas. Maybe I can sell them.
No, you don't. Nobody has like a bunch of built-in hot dog ideas. It's like maybe I could do
Built-in.
this.
I was born with these ideas.
I was built-in hot dog ideas.
Your mom brings you to the doctor. He just has all these hot dog ideas. Help my son, please.
He's like, I put sour cream and onion chips on my hot dog.
You could, they call that an Aussie dog.
Oh yeah.
Back by, but there's a one of my favorite hot dogs by Yankee Stadium. Guy named Ozzy, he just called it after himself, an Aussie dog. It was those potato, those potato sticks.
Potato sticks.
Yeah,
You don't see those much anymore.
you don't.
Yeah, no.
Chili cheese potato sticks.
Are they like,
Aussie.
like hot fries? Are they like that type of?
No,
thing?
No.
they were thinner and like it was like a little. They were like little thin potato chips.
Tiny.
But you would eat a bunch of them at once, and texturally,
Oh, okay.
it was special.
So it was like just fried. It was like just the fried texture, basically.
It's like if you took a regular potato chip and sliced it into little slices.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
they're
right.
like
I'm still thinking it was like fries, but no, it's
No,
like
no,
a
no.
chip.
It's literally a chip.
It's like when you get to the bottom of like the bag of ridges.
Yeah, but
Kinda like that.
they were straight.
Okay,
Yeah.
but they're all broken up. I'm saying.
Yeah, but they weren't broken up.
Okay,
They were
Oh,
straight.
Still together to this day. It's nice.
Yeah.
I think that it would be really stressful day one of selling hot dogs in debt already. Like you just start your career in debt.
Yeah.
You're like, I gotta sell the 3,000 hot dogs before
Oh,
I
yeah.
break even.
Yeah. Sauerkraut $4.95.
And I think it takes time to get a technique going where you just there's YouTube videos. Have you watched YouTube videos of people serving hot dogs? Because I have.
No.
It just
Watched a lot of
shows.
street food.
Yeah,
videos. I
it's
haven't seen
fun,
hot
man. They
dogs,
just
so.
stab the dog. They got like everything is. They could bang out a hot dog in 3 seconds flat. Just ding, 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 ding. Here you go, sir. What do you want? I bet that first day you're fumbling around with all your tools.
Yeah, you give someone a hot dog, they're like, I asked for ketchup. You're like, one down.
yeah.
I had
Well,
one sale and now I'm down.
Yeah, so I don't know. The idea of that sounds so much fun to me, though. Just slinging dogs.
Yeah, I feel like everyone kind of has this like some sort of food fantasy.
Yeah.
Like them serving up some sort of food.
I have burger fantasies.
Yeah.
And it's all with toppings. It's all how it's all like I'm gonna do it different.
What if you just did a topping truck?
Well, that's I've had the mashed potato idea too, but you see them at like mashed potato bars at weddings where it's just like all these toppings. I think that'd be a fun thing. If you're out on the street, by a bunch of bars, how you doing? I got mashed potatoes with any topping you want.
And you serve it in a tube.
I'm just thinking about it.
Like a push pop.
like a pot. Oh
No. I don't like that.
Oh, I can. And then you can like layer the.
Yeah, you layer it.
Wait a second.
Like it'll almost look like a roll of Neckos.
You can make a mashed potato dog.
Yeah, potato dog.
Put a bun, the potato cylinder
it?
style.
Oh,
Maybe throw a little chive on.
oh,
the
no
top.
hot dog. This is just
No hot dog.
Okay, yeah.
The potato is the hot dog.
Well, you have potato buns already.
How do you know I got potato
Yeah.
buns?
What if
Right.
it was like
I'm gonna have
hash
poppy
brown
seed buns.
type?
Mm,
It was a hash brown in hot dog shape.
yes, that might almost feel like
That would
a
work.
like a latke
Yeah.
Yeah.
in a way.
I feel like that would be harder to. I feel like you'd be more in the hole. Like hot dogs are like cheaper. Like you have to create the hash brown dog.
I just don't want. I just don't really want mashed potato on a bun.
Yeah, I get that. Maybe there's some other kind of.
I think you can
Device.
do like a potato or hash brown sort of thing where it's like flat and you put all the toppings, but then you kind of fold it like pizza and then eat it. Like that.
What are you folding?
You're like picking up the like
The hash brown.
the hash brown, and since it's like crispy,
So
you
the
can
hash
kind of
brown
fold up the
essentially
toppings.
is the bun.
It is think of it as like the cracker, and you're putting shit on a cracker.
Okay.
Almost like that.
Listen, I don't hate that idea.
Yeah, we've been messing around over here with the idea of a bacon, egg, and cheese, but the
Mhm.
buns are hash browns.
I like that. But sometimes you just want to be bacon, egg, and cheese.
But sometimes you want it extra crispy on the buns.
That is crispy. Yeah. Greasy.
It's very greasy.
Yeah, but you can control that with skill.
Can you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you fry it at like a high enough temp, it doesn't get that greasy.
Oh, interesting.
Okay.
But does the grease stay in?
There's a little grease. There's gonna be grease.
There's gonna be grease.
Yeah.
You
But
can't-
I'm worried more. See, the grease. There's two things with the grease. It's like either your hands are going to get dirty or your arteries are going to clog up.
What would you rather
Yeah.
be dirty?
I would rather
Arteries
my
or
hands.
Rather my hands.
I'd rather my hands be dirty than have a heart attack at 40
Yeah.
and sew that on a pillow and smoke it. Do we want to do trivia?
Yeah, but I'm gonna have to go and change.
This is the hot dog man. This is your hot dog outfit.